I was watching another interview with you two, and you came up with a great kind of comparison to how to write characters, and I think you compared it to Sex in the City, and how, which I found was such an amazing kind of comparison. Can you go into the power of good characters and how to write, these good characters?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you think something like X-Men, oh, superhero powers, big flashy costumes, they can fly, they can crush things. But that's not what the writing of the show was
That's
about.
not why people love it. They love it because of the characters.
And then you've got to figure out, well, who are the characters? What's the human thing for each one of these people that happen to have superpowers, that happen to be able to fly?
And what breaks their heart. And the funny reference that I say, it's a real life thing, because we try to do other shows.
Well, and we met working at Disney on the Disney Afternoon as TV animation writers there.
So we've been with some very talented people.
Mm-hmm.
And on some of the other shows, where the executives just didn't get the idea that you want to have characters be as different and recognizable as possible. I mean, it helps us for the writing because we know exactly who would say a line and who wouldn't. And it helps for the audience because they start to identify. And if you think about it, for TV shows, it's about memorable characters. And if you had 6 friends that were all Ross, it would be dull. If you had if you had four Sex and the City women that were all Amandas, it would be dull.
Right.
It's just there'd be
Miranda.
no Miranda. Boy, yeah. So yeah, and as I said in probably both of the books, when I'm talking to new executives, to get them to get that, because sometimes they don't get it. So what's wrong with G.I. Joe? You got 6 or 7 people, they're all the same, they all talk the same.
Right.
I said, well, now if it's like Sex and the City or Winnie the Pooh, those 2 perfectly written series that are slightly different from each other, a little bit of at opposite ends of the spectrum there, and because you couldn't imagine Pooh saying a Tigger line, or Tigger saying an Eeyore line, or Eeyore saying a Pooh. They all are such distinct characters, so memorable, that makes them A, memorable and effective, and B, it empowers the writers, because you can think, I know and love Pooh, I want to write dialogue for him. I know and love Tigger, I want to write dialogue. And it makes for everybody, it makes everybody better when you have distinct characters. And so that's what we did. If you look at the 8 or 9 of them down the book there, none of them are similar to each other.